Mental health is men's health. Just because a man is silent doesn't mean that he's okay. Let's talk about it, y'all. Fellas, who do you call when life starts lifing? You know what I'm saying, like when the going gets tough, when the bills pile up, when you're struggling in that relationship, when you feel overwhelmed at work, when you're totally exhausted from carrying everybody's problems and then you still have to fix your own problem. Again, who do you call when all of that is happening? And if your answer is nobody, please understand that you are not alone. And that is exactly the problem. As men in this country, and especially black men, we were raised on survival. And as a man in general, you probably heard a lot of this. Tough it out, man up, handle it. Don't let them see you cry. So we became experts at looking like everything's okay, while quietly your life is falling apart. According to the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, as you can see right here, men are less likely to seek help for mental health issues, but are more likely to die by suicide. As you can see right here, men are 4 times more likely to die from suicide than women. And sadly, black men face additional barriers, including the stigma of a mental health illness, lack of access, our cultural expectations, and our distrust of the healthcare system. And that itself is a crisis. Because depression, it doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes it looks exactly like this. We smile and suffer in silence. But it can also demonstrate with anger, irritability, isolation, overworking, substance abuse, emotional numbness, and constant exhaustion, just to name a few. And far too many men are suffering in silence because we're afraid to ask for help because we feel like it's a sign of weakness. But I need y'all to help me understand something, men. Why is it that if your check engine light comes on in your car or truck, you will not ignore it? And if your blood pressure is high as the current gas prices, you won't ignore that. Well, no, I take that back, because men ignore high blood pressure all the time. But you don't go around town and in the barbershop bragging about how high your blood pressure is. So fellas, with all of that said, why do we ignore all of the warning signs from our mind? Mental health is health. Your brain is an organ. Your emotions matter. Your stress matters. Your trauma matters. And seeking help for all of that is not a sign that you're weak. It is a sign that you're wise enough to protect what matters, your mental health. And men is not weak to speak about it. Because the strongest men aren't the ones carrying the heaviest burdens alone. The strongest men are the men who are courageous enough to say, I need help. So this Men's Health Month, please check on your brothers. And if you are struggling yourself, please don't suffer in silence. Talk to somebody and get the help that you need. Because healing begins where silence ends. Because your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and it deserves the same time, attention, and priority. Now men, don't be afraid to speak up and get the help that you need to take care of your mental health. Hope y'all got something out of this one. See you soon. Peace, love, and many blessings.